Tell us about the health complications from smoking.
Ages your skin prematurely. And if you look, folks who smoke look about 10 years older than folks who don't smoke. There's premature heart disease. Basically, every organ in your body is affected by cigarette smoke. And you can literally isolate blood vessels and have on a camera and have people smoke and watch the blood vessels constrict. So it's a real chemical, has real effects.
Mm-hmm. And then how long does it take to damage your lungs from smoking?
One cigarette.
Just one?
You don't believe that, do you?
I do.
No, you don't.
No?
No, because if you did, you would, you and folks your age would not smoke. But it's true.
So what damage does it do?
You can absolutely show that even one cigarette will affect the cilia of your lung, which propel mucus, and the cells lining your airways. You can show cell death, and you can show injury from one cigarette. It's hard to believe. And
how many years of smoking does it take for you to get lung cancer?
Well, again, that's highly variable, and some folks can get it with minimal, but generally we say a pack a day for 20 years.
Mm-hmm. People get other types of diseases from smoking?
Oh, absolutely. Heart disease and so on. Yeah. If you're planning on dying before the age of 45, don't worry about it. Have a good time. But if you want to live beyond the age of 45, then you have to think about what happens to the human body over time, right? What happens over time? So if you have a graph, and this is 0, so this is when you're born, and we're going to plot lung function, right, against time. Mm-hmm. So here you're 0, here you're 10, out here you're 80, right? And what happens when you're born, you really have very small lungs. And until you're like 15 years old, your lung function improves. And somewhere around age 15, your lungs have probably matured about as much as they're going to mature. And over time, they just deteriorate. Now that's with smoking or without smoking. So this happens to everybody, right? Everybody who smokes or who doesn't smoke, this will happen to, right? Here's what happens when you smoke. This curve changes, and it goes like this. So all of a sudden, you're fine. You're getting along, having a good life. And then one day, you can't even tie your shoes. What the heck happened, right? And you go to the doc and you say, I was fine yesterday and today I'm not fine. Well, there had been deterioration all along. But when you cross that line, all of a sudden you can't breathe.